Hi, everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. The energy today just feels different in here. We've been building toward this game. This is one both teams have had circled in the schedule since the start of the season. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Buffalo Bulls. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Badgers will kick this away to get us going here. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's a poor field position to start the drive. So the Buffalo Bulls offense in less than ideal position off that poor return. There's the star running back jogging out of the field. He is trying to add to his huge highlight reel, Kirk.
Chris, honestly, I don't think we've seen too many running backs who can duplicate what this guy can do on the field. He's got everything. Vision, speed, power. He can diagnose a defense in real time. I'm really excited to see this kid play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a 3rd down.
Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So Wisconsin's offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And the Badgers will crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there. And it doesn't work out.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. It's caught downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. And the Badgers getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, what do you know here? An offensive coordinator from Wisconsin calling a nice run play for a 1st down. Man, we have been seeing this for so many years.
They bring the heat and the blitz works. They've got him.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Football comes out. And the defense jumps on the football.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with
I was about to say.
They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Making people miss.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Handoff to the back. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
The Badgers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's tackled after the catch. 3rd down play for this offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the ball is knocked loose. Who's got it? Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
And the running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And the Badgers will try to keep this drive moving. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And the Badgers come to the line to run the hurry up. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. It's a quarterback keeper. Fights off a defender.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's a good run defense. 2nd down and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Hand off to the single back. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Third down, out of the shotgun. And it's just flat dropped on 3rd down. What a big mistake. Now this offense facing a 4th down call. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised assist here. He's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. The Badgers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Sticking with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Throw to the running back in the flat. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And the Badgers will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And he boots it high into the air. And the ball fair caught right in midfield. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to the left. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Going the other way. Can they stop him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands, it's Davis. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. And the Badgers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where...
Touchdown, Badgers. This quarterback on fire today. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. The pocket breaking down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And the Badgers looking to run some tempo here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Here comes the up-tempo offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Badgers moving quickly down the field here. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Still no answer for this offense. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Heading left after the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. On first down, it's play action. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Got him, he's sacked.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
When he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They get him down. Moves the ball to the 33.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Gets rid of it on the move. Not an accurate throw by the freshman quarterback. Threw it behind him.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Back to pass. It's hard. This time, a completion. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
So second down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. A change of direction. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll break second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there at defensive tackle. He never bought into that play-action fake and went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And moves the ball to the 35 and another first down.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Badgers trying to cash in here in the red zone. And there's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Receiver makes the catch. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. And the Badgers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed.
We gotta fight, man. We gotta fight.
Here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Looking to throw. It's Hart. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Moving right through the contact. Touchdown, Buffalo. Strong game by this quarterback.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. Down now 14, 24-10. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 12. Coach Christensen left that one in the end zone. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Badgers. Just ran away from the defense. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Looking to pass. It's Hart. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw yet again. Looking for his back. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass caught. Second down now.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just ain't having it tonight. I ain't got it tonight. Games like this happen.
You got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
He breaks free now, has room to run. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And now the handoff. Eludes a tackle. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Badgers will bring their punt team on the field now. Here's the punt, high in the air. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this game. Well, that's college football. You're going to have your highs and lows. They had big expectations today, Kirk.
So we lose to Wisconsin for the 2nd year in a row, this time at home. In the game that was never really close because of all the mistakes I made. We lose this one 31-10. And unless Wisconsin slips up at the end and we get hot, we pretty much kiss the Big 10 championship goodbye. But the college football playoff isn't going yet. We just gotta win out from here on out. Thank you for joining me again for another installment of EA Sports in My Living Room. This has been Dune Head, Nickel City, Dome Head. I'll see y'all boys later, man.